A big dam collapsed in southern Ukraine is causing a lot of problems. The dam was holding back a river called the Dnieper River, and when it broke, water flooded into nearby villages. People had to leave their homes and crops were ruined. It's also a big problem for drinking water because the water supply might get contaminated. Here's the tricky part. Both sides involved in the war are blaming each other for what happened. Ukraine says that Russian forces blew up the dam on purpose, while Russian officials say that Ukraine bombed the area and caused the dam to collapse. It's hard to know for sure who is telling the truth. The Ukrainian president called it the biggest man-made environmental disaster in Europe in a long time. The United Nations Secretary General also said it's really bad and another terrible thing that happened because of the war between Russia and Ukraine. People are very worried about the situation. They are trying to rescue as many people as possible and move them to safer places. Thousands of people had to be evacuated. Thankfully, no one has reported any deaths or injuries so far. The dam was from the 1950s, and it might have been in bad condition even before this happened. Some experts think that maybe it broke because it wasn't taken care of properly. But there have also been cases in the past where dams were intentionally attacked during wars, so it's really hard to say what exactly happened. This is not just a local problem as it affects the whole world. The prices of wheat, barley and other crops went up because there might be a risk of the floodwaters destroying the crops. Ukraine and Russia are important suppliers of these foods to many countries. Overall, it's a really serious situation. People are in danger, their homes are flooded, and there could be long-term damage to the environment and food supplies. The international community is also condemning what happened. It's a sad reminder of how devastating wars can be. Kiev and Moscow blamed each other for the breach. Ukrainian military intelligence claimed Russian forces destroyed the Novokakhovka Dam in panic. The Kremlin denied involvement and accused Ukraine of deliberate sabotage. Ukrainian troops witnessed Russian soldiers being swept up in flood waters and fleeing the east bank of the Dnipro River after the collapse. It remains unclear what caused the breach, as satellite imagery shows the dam was damaged just days before suffering the structural collapse.